Thank you for listening to Entity Number B333's Mission Log 4. This log includes mentions of substance use, descriptions of weaponry, the sound of a blaster pistol firing, mentions of death and acts of violence, and strong language. Enjoy!
Entity number B333 reporting Mission Log 4. Supervisor Indigo has asked for me to come to their office. Dean didn't say why, but they seem to think I'm serious. Well, they think everything's serious. I mean, it's not like I've done anything wrong. It's probably fine.
Welcome, Entity B333. Please, take a seat.
Right. Thanks.
Entity B333, do you understand why I've called you into my office today?
No, not really. Is this about me being late to my last mission? Because that was Goose's fault, and—
No. This is in regards to your performance. The maintenance assignment in reality number 3000.
Oh, yeah, right. It seems like the solution the guide and I figured out will work long-term. You shouldn't have to worry about it anymore.
It is not the result of the mission that I have called you here to discuss. You were sent on a maintenance mission. You found the object to maintain. You received instructions from the guide. Your mission was clear, and yet, the protocol was not followed.
Oh, the guide and I sorted that out. No hard feelings.
This is not simply a matter between you and the guide. This is a matter between you and the facility.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean—
You were not in trouble, Entity B333. For now, I acknowledge how your actions will come to benefit us going into the future, but the evaluation of your performance is not up to me alone. Director Lavender has taken note of your actions.
I see.
I do not think you yet understand the importance of the Moirai project, Entity B333. You would do best not to take it lightly, or else you shall be out of my hands. That includes following facility orders. It also includes taking more care of blending into your environment.
I understand. I promise not to disappoint you again.
That is within your best interest. Now, your next mission assignment begins soon. You should go. You have 72 hours for this particular mission. It is a simple retrieval mission. But the reality is treacherous. You have a chance to prove yourself, Entity B333. I trust you do not squander these chances.
No, I don't.
Good. That is all.
Thank you, Supervisor Indigo. A director, huh? I must have really messed up. I mean, there were only 8 directors at the entire facility, and now I guess I've caught their attention. Great. Guide, can you tell me anything about Director Lavender?
Director Lavender is in charge of the Purple Sector. They oversee 10 supervisors, such as Supervisor Indigo, who in turn oversee the entities of the Purple Sector, such as you, Entity Number G005, and Entity Number D341.
I guess there's not much else you'd be allowed to tell me, huh? Well, thanks anyways, Guide. I should get started on the mission. I don't want to let Supervisor Indigo down.
I will assist you where I can.
Aw, thanks, Guide. Let's do this.
For your next reality, the creative has selected reality number 7272 in the city of Magehold. This reality is currently undergoing moderate reality corruption. Proceed with caution.
Okay, looks like the portal dropped me off in the middle of a crowded tavern. Shit, this is not a good place to do my mission log. Supervisor Indigo just told me I need to blend in. Well, it looks like there's too much of a commotion going on for anyone to notice that I appeared, but with these clothes, I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Let's see. Guide, how can I try to fit in here?
It appears that the life forms here are of many different species. You have retained your normal appearance. If you are interested in having your clothing fit into your environment, might I suggest requesting a clothing customization upgrade to your gauntlet. For now, perhaps try to buy an item that would allow you to appear native to this reality.
How am I gonna buy something?
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
I don't have any money. What, is there a reality monetization upgrade to the gauntlet?
No. Might I suggest stealing?
Ooh, great idea. Let's see. Ooh, this guy looks too drunk to notice his cloak is missing. Yoink! Thanks for your blessing, guide.
You are welcome.
Hey, this cloak is kind of cool. Smells bad, but we can work with it. Green. Complements my skin. Oh, right, the reality. The mission. I should probably go check out what that commotion is all about. Seems to be a running theme. Okay, I'm coming out onto a cobblestone street on what appears to be a town square. Looks like this is a pretty standard fantasy reality, so we can expect less advanced technology. Guide, what am I looking for here?
This mission is a retrieval mission. You will be seeking out an object that is out of place in this reality to bring back to the facility for quarantining. The object's presence has been causing disturbances within the fabric of this reality.
How will I know if I see the object?
Fear not, my lovely subjects. I come now not with an act of anger, but one of generosity.
Well, that guy looks like he's gonna be important. Alright, lifeform profile. Bipedal humanoid, about 6 foot with blue skin and red eyes. Their hair is silky and black, and they have on a beautiful crown. Maybe they're royalty? They have a long pointed tail and badass horns, and they're wearing some fancy robes. I wish my cloak was that cool.
Your cloak is cool as well, entity number B333.
Aw, thanks, guide. Stealing is the best.
I know not everyone is completely comfortable with my recent decrees as Baron of Magehold. I assure you, I have all of your best interests in mind. It just so happens that those best interests are my own personal gain.
What a coincidence.
Now, if you choose to pledge your allegiance to me as a member of my personal force, you will be paid handsomely. Isn't that right, Daisy?
That's right. And we get dental.
Whoa, I didn't even see that life form. It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Okay, about 5'3", bipedal humanoid with ginger hair, freckles, and pretty green eyes. She's wearing what looks like dyed leather armor. She seems sweet. I wonder what she's doing hanging around with that guy.
If you choose to resist my rule, well, you will suffer my divine wrath. For I have been gifted an artifact. A weapon of gods, the likes of which neither Magehold nor the world has ever seen.
Holy shit, he's got a gun! Wait, and that's not just any gun, that's an S4V2 safeguard blaster. That's a type of blaster that entities use.
What's that I hear? You there in the crowd. How do you know the holy inscription of my artifact?
Oh,
Daisy, seize them and bring them to me.
Oh dear, he's up in a tizzy again. All right, honey, if you'll just come with me, we can keep this nice and painless, okay?
Holy shit, she's fast! Oh, the crowd is too thick, there's nowhere to run!
Psst, come with me!
What? Who are you?
No time to explain. Grab my hand, I'll keep you safe.
This might be a horrible idea. We'll resume log later. Well, I've decided to run into a dark alleyway with a stranger. I'm really making Supervisor Indigo proud. They don't look too scary, though. Bipedal humanoid, really short, about 3'2". They look like they might be a child. Dark brown eyes, black hair in 2 braids. They're wearing brown leather clothes with a green robe, and they have a pendant with an 8-pointed star around their neck. They have a cute little walking stick. Hey, guide, just to confirm, I forgot to ask you to scan, but that gun was the reality corruption, right?
In your moment of panic, I took the liberty of scanning the object for you. You have correctly identified the source of the reality corruption.
You're a lifesaver, guide.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Oh, sorry, just a habit. Thanks for helping me lose that lady. She was scary.
Yeah, Daisy is scary. She can run really fast and she'd totally stab you. She makes great cookies, though.
Damn, I want some cookies. Oh, sorry. I probably probably shouldn't swear in front of a kid. Wait, are you a kid? Or are you just some sort of short creature?
Well, actually, I'm... Oh, we've arrived at the base. Here, I'll go ahead and let them know we're here.
Wait, base? Who's in there? Who are you? And they've already run off. Great. Okay, we're at the end of the aforementioned dark alleyway. Looks like the short person has disappeared down a nondescript stairwell. Guide, is this a horrible idea?
It is very possible. You have a penchant for unique ideas.
Great! Thanks, Guide.
However, if you choose not to follow, it is possible that Daisy will still come after you.
Ooh. Any chance I have the technology to take her down?
If that occasion arises, might I suggest running?
They said you can come in.
Well, too late now. We are currently stepping into what looks like an abandoned warehouse. It's sort of drafty. I'm not seeing any other life forms, but there are a bunch of barrels assembled into what looks like sort of a meeting table.
You didn't notice us as you came in. You should really hone your instincts, you know.
Whoa, where... Oh, there are 3 more life forms up above, standing on top of a wooden balcony.
They don't look like all that much. Where you from, laddie?
Who are you? And what's in the 12 realms are those ratty clothes you're wearing?
I mean, I thought the cloak was cool.
Relax, everybody. I brought them here because they knew the holy inscription on the Baron's artifact.
It's a gun.
I see. You must be a person as a religious order. Are you some sort of mage? I am a mage myself.
Is anyone else having a hard time understanding what she's saying? Just me? Okay.
Don't be ridiculous, Admira. They're probably just a spy sent by Azrios to infiltrate us.
What do you mean infiltrate us? They have no need to. They know where our base is located.
Like they could defeat us anyways. We'd send Azrios' forces running with their tails between their legs. Ha ha! Ha!
Listen, I don't even know who you guys are.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ragmyr Wartankard, Paladin of the Order of the Forge, pride of the dwarven city of Duris-Duraral, master of the axe, and bane of the green dragon Kilrid.
I have no idea what any of that means. Okay, the first life form is a bipedal humanoid about 4'8", stocky build with red hair and brown eyes. Their axe is taller than they are.
And I am Admira Bellarose, a mage, a healer, a beauty, and a disciple of the goddess of light. May she watch over you in your travels.
Whoa. First time I've ever seen magic in person! Very cool. Anyways, bipedal humanoid about 6'4" with white hair and white eyes. Spooky. More notably, they have beautiful white feathered wings.
I'm Luna.
Are you gonna elaborate?
I'm magic. And I can talk to animals.
Right. How about you?
My name is Iren Faestride. I'm a ranger of the elven city Silnacera in the Twilight Forest, which stands at the crossroads of this world and the world of the Fae. I am a wielder of one of the 3 master-crafted longbows of the Weeping Maple.
Wow. That's edgy. Okay, this one's a bipedal humanoid about 5'10" with brown hair and bright green eyes. Their ears are pointy, and they're wearing dark leather armor and a black cloak. They keep polishing a dagger, but it's already clean. I think they might just be trying to look cool.
I'm the leader of the rebellion here.
Leader is a word for it. Arrogant mouthbreather is another.
Wow, this group is barely keeping it together. But they might be my best bet to get access to the gun. I don't think Azrios would give it over willingly, so I guess I'm gonna have to work with these people.
Luna said you know of the artifact that Azrios has been using to terrorize the people. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm a traveler. I come from faraway land.
I have never heard of Far Away Land. Tell me, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Bean.
Your name is... Bean?
That's awesome. Can I change my name to Bean?
No.
Yes.
I don't trust you, Bean. But we don't have much of a choice. The rebellion has been running thin in recent days.
Ha! Running thin is an understatement. We're the only 4 numbers left. The rest of the cowards have all defected to go work for Azrios, the pompous piece of dragon shit. Traitors, the lot of them.
Quit giving up information, Ragmyr. Who knows who's listening?
Ooh, are we sharing?
Holy hell, where did she come from? I didn't even see her come in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just decided to pop by the old secret base, see how you all were doing, offer you positions as soldiers to the mighty and noble Azrios. The usual.
We would never join your ranks. Leave before I burn you to a crisp.
Oh, sorry. Have I offended? I just figured, since you 4 are the last members of the rebellion and all, that you might just want to pop on over to our side. It'd make things a lot easier for all of us. Oh, it's you from the crowd earlier. Say, would you want to join Azrios? He's very interested in you, what with you knowing about the artifact and all that. You would be compensated. And we have very fashionable uniforms. You'd look great.
I'm good, thanks.
That's a shame. Well, I'll see you all later. Oh, and try not to stir up too much trouble, okay? Azrios had just decided it wasn't worth the effort for us to execute you all, since you sort of can't do anything with your diminished numbers, and you'll probably die soon anyways. So, maybe just keep to yourselves for a bit. Bye-bye!
Geez, she didn't seem very threatened by you guys.
There was hope when we were 50 strong. Now a war against Azrios would only lead to our doom.
Azrios has even stopped having guards patrol his manor now that he has the artifact. Azrios and Daisy are basically toying with us at this point. We're not even worth killing.
I'll have you know that I am absolutely worth killing. Ha! Ha! That foul dragon Kilrin certainly thought so, and I'll be damned if Azrios doesn't think so too.
And we're basically ready to do it too. I mean, we have this weird gem thingy that we're going to use to imprison his soul with for all of eternity and everything.
It's called the Saxum Animarum, child.
Child, I'm actually...
What's the gem for? I mean, couldn't you just, get rid of them for good?
Azrios is a powerful mage. They would find some magical means to come back to life if their mortal body were destroyed. If we use the Saxum Animarum, it will trap their soul forever.
What? It sounds like you guys are totally ready to storm the manor. I mean, he doesn't have any guards patrolling and you have that weird magic gem you need? Even if there's only 4 of you, it should be easy.
That's assuming we could even get inside. The entire manor is surrounded by an incredibly powerful wall of magic that Azrios controls with an amulet he keeps around his neck.
Well, what if someone destroyed it? Then you guys could get in and defeat Azrios.
We'd have to get someone close to Azrios and catch him off guard. And there's no way Daisy would allow that to happen. Daisy never lets Azrios out of her sight.
Yeah, it's like she's his mom or something.
I'm sure we could figure something out.
But he still has the artifact. I've read it has the powerful ability to make things bleed profusely from an incredible distance.
It's literally just a gun. Whatever, we don't need to deal with that right now. Listen, you know how I know that inscription on the artifact? It's because, I've been sent on a quest to retrieve it. For my people. I can help you guys take it away from him.
Do you really think you're up to the task? You look like you don't know a knife from a dagger.
There's a difference?
You're not cut out for this life, kid. Head back to faraway land.
You need my help and I need yours. It's in both of our best interests for you to help me train so we can all take down Azrios together.
That's the spirit, laddie. We can all chip in on your training. I'll teach you strength. Admira will teach you wisdom. Luna will teach you about nature. And Iren will teach you about the blade. You'll be ready to go to battle against Azrios in 2 to 3 months.
How about in a day?
A day? Are you mad? That's incredibly irrational, near impossible.
Ha ha! I like the way you think. Let's get started.
I am currently trying to run up a hill dragging a boulder. This guy is insane!
Come on, laddie. You can do better than that. Put your back into it.
I'm putting my everything into it!
What? Haven't you ever lugged a boulder up a hill before?
Honestly, I can't say that I have.
What? They don't train you in faraway land? When I was your age, I could lug 2 boulders up a mountain twice as steep and looked quite dashing doing it.
That desk job doesn't sound so bad all of a sudden. Listen, is there any chance I could get a breather? I'm starting to think I have Ragmyr-induced asthma.
We don't have time for that. If you want to be strong enough to defeat that ogre-faced dastard, you'll have to prove your mettle. Come on, let's see some movement.
What's so bad about this Azrios guy anyway? I mean, he seems like kind of an asshole, but Dental's pretty nice.
Azrios has caused many a tragic tale, but I'll tell you mine. You see, laddie, my spouse was one of the guards of Magehold before Azrios' coup on the city. When Azrios asked the guards to swear their allegiance to him, my spouse and a few others resisted. Azrios commanded the guards who took his side to prove their loyalty to him by slaying the rest. My spouse slew 4 guards before falling.
Wow. Ragmyr, I had no idea. I'm so sorry for your loss.
The rest of the group has no idea. I know that rebellion is a place for glory and fame, but my calling is much more personal. Many have suffered at the hands of Azrios. I wouldn't want the rebellion to know the burden I carry.
Thank you for telling me. I feel ready. Let's get back to training.
That's what I like to hear. Back to the boulder.
Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, imagine the place you feel happiest. Remember the sounds, the smells, the sights. Now, imagine Azrios. Imagine wrapping your hands around his throat and squeezing. Squeeze harder. Harder. Watch the life drain from his face.
Whoa. I thought this was supposed to be meditation.
It is. I feel very at peace right now.
It seems a little violent.
Hush, we're meditating. Now, imagine Azrios burning alive.
Okay, this is a lot of anger you're getting out right now.
It's an emotional detox. This isn't even half of what I wish to do to him. Azrios deserves all that and worse.
Sounds like you have a bit of a grudge.
A bit. Doesn't even begin to cover how I suffered by the hand of Azrios. I was a high priestess once. Magehold has a temple of the goddess of light, Nur. Upon coming to power, Azrios defiled it with tributes to his own glory, deifying himself in the place of my goddess. The rest of the priestesses were run out of Magehold. Only I remain to return her to her former glory.
I see. I can understand why this is really personal to you.
The cotton brains as a group have no idea what I've suffered. I haven't been able to contact North since then. The rest of the rebellion want fame and power. All I want is for the restoration of my temple, and for the goddess to shine upon the city once more.
The rest of the group may have more to them than you think.
Nonsense. Now, back to meditation. Picture crushing Azrios' skull.
Here, look at this plant. Its name is wheatberry. Isn't it cool?
We've been at this for 4 hours now.
Oh, this one's my favorite. Here's a moonbeam flower. Isn't it so pretty?
It is. Are you gonna tell me what it does?
I mean, it looks pretty. Isn't that enough?
Okay, that is pretty neat, but do you have anything I could use against Azrios?
Oh, I do have something. This is pipe leaf.
Oh, what does that do?
Makes your brain go all fuzzy. It's kind of popular with the youths.
Where'd you learn all this, anyways?
I learned it back in my village. I miss my village.
What happened?
Well, when Azrios first became Baron of Magehold, he decided he needed resources to build a manor for himself. He destroyed the forest where I lived, chasing out all the inhabitants. My entire family ran. I was in the town when Azrios struck. I don't know where my family went. I'm hoping that if I can get rid of that mean old Azrios, they might come back.
I understand. When you lose your home, you lose a part of yourself. Does anyone else in the rebellion know?
No. I don't want to bum them out.
I mean, it's kind of important you tell them. I mean, don't you need your parents? How old are you?
Well, I'm...
Bean, get over here. What's taking you two so long?
I'll just take the pipe leaf. Thanks, Luna. Talk to you later. Oh, is this the sword I'll be using? It looks cool. Let me just... Ow!
Before you may even touch the blade, you must come to understand the blade. Sit with me. Let us gaze upon it.
This could take a while.
Now you may lift the blade.
Great. How do I stab?
Don't be hasty. You are not yet worthy of the blade. Now, hold it in your hand. What do you feel?
Metal?
So simple-minded. Its craftsmanship is lost on the eyes of a layman. Where to begin? Now that you've learned all the blacksmithing techniques of the realm, you are ready to make your first attack.
Cool!
You are too hasty yet again. There is more to swordsmanship than just swinging a sword. There must be purpose. There must be drive.
Like the drive to stab someone?
No. Like the drive to avenge. Like I must avenge. I've said too much. Never mind, forget I said anything. Fine. Since you insist, I will tell you my tale. I was at peace once. I am the heir to the throne of Silnacera after my father Iren. Before Azrios was lord of Magehold, he was a mercenary, hired by my father to kill a nearby warlord. But the warlord paid more handsomely than my father could. Azrios and the other mercenaries turned upon my father and took his life in exchange for coin.
So you're going after Azrios to avenge your father?
Yes. It is my duty as heir of Silnacera to right the wrongs done to my family, and all of the victims of Azrios. The rest of the rebellion cannot even begin to understand my pain.
I'm starting to see you guys really don't know each other.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyways, when do I learn to stab? All right, it's the end of my second day in reality number 7272. My training is complete, and every part of my body and mind hurts. Guide, do you think I'm more prepared now?
Most likely, the training session has only succeeded in exhausting you.
Yeah, I figured. Thanks, Guide. Well, I just rested. I'm gonna head back into the main room of the warehouse and see how everyone else is doing.
Just because you call yourself our leader does not mean you deserve to keep it. You wouldn't even know how to care for it.
I need to do this, not just for my own sake. You'll never understand me.
You have no idea what we've been through. I've had enough with your melodrama. It's best to entrust it with someone mature enough to handle it.
But it makes most sense for me to have it. I can take it far away from Magehold so no one ever has to see it again. Plus, I want to add it to my pretty rock collection.
Whoa, what on earth is going on here?
I've had enough of these people. This is why I'm a lone wolf. Egos always get in the way of what's most important.
What's most important? You just want to keep it for yourself.
Okay, let me just get this straight. You're all fighting over who gets to keep that magic gemstone thing once you trap Azrios?
It's not just that. It's the audacity of these braggarts who want to have the gem for themselves. They do not have the magic skill necessary to keep it safe, and they certainly don't deserve the satisfaction of holding Azrios captive.
What makes you think you're so much better than us, bird brain?
Why, you...
Do you all really think so little of one another?
Yes!
You're seriously trying to tell me you guys never had the whole tragic backstory conversation? Not even once?
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you trying to give us a power of friendship speech to bring us all together? Because it's not going to work.
No, that's not it. Just bear with me. Ragmyr, isn't it true that your spouse was killed because of Azrios?
Aye. It's true.
And Admira, your entire livelihood was ruined. I mean, your temple, your home, was stolen away from you.
It was his treatment of a holy site. wounds all of Nur's disciples.
And how about Luna? I bet none of you knew that Luna's forest was destroyed. They lost their entire family.
It's true. I miss my home.
And you, Iren. Every move you make is motivated by the hate you have for one man, the man who killed your father. Isn't that right?
That's right.
None of you have taken the time to really understand why each of you are here. So, of course you've been struggling to work together. You need to see that you're not alone in your pain or your fury. So no, this isn't a power of friendship speech. This is a power of loathing speech. And if that's where all of your power's coming from, the four of you are unstoppable.
I think you mean the five of us.
There are definitely only four of you.
No, silly. He means you. You're one of us now.
I had no idea all of you had undergone so much pain at the hands of Azrios. I underestimated all of you. Bean, thank you for helping us understand one another. 5 lone wolves. Lone wolfing together.
That doesn't make any sense, but hell yes!
We can decide which one of us gets to keep the Saxum Animarum once we defeated Azrios.
I'll drink to that.
Ooh, what are you all drinking?
How does she keep doing that?
What do you think you're doing here, Daisy?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just popping by to remind you that your death is imminent. I brought cookies! Hey, traveler, any chance you've reconsidered joining Azrios' forces? I can guarantee that you won't die. And we'll give you pretty much anything your heart could desire.
Get out of there, base fiend. Bean would never.
Yes, I will.
What?
Wow, that's lovely news. Azrios will be so excited.
But on one condition. I want to talk to Azrios first. I want to get to know my new boss and all that, you know?
Oh, that's sweet. I'm sure we can arrange for that. How does tomorrow evening sound?
Sounds lovely.
Perfect. See you then. Toodaloo!
What in the 12 realms? After that long speech you gave, you just turn on us?
Hey, slow down! You need someone to get close to Azrios and destroy his amulet, right? If I go to dinner with him, I might just have a shot at it.
Devious. Not bad, kid.
What about Daisy, though? No way you'll be able to get to Azrios when she's around.
I'll figure something out. Right now, we should plan how we're gonna handle the gun, the artifact.
Sounds like some more training is in order.
I may have made a horrible mistake. It is currently dusk on the 3rd day of my mission. I have 6 hours remaining. I'm standing outside the gate to Azrios' manor on the outskirts of the city. The building is large and ominous, mostly made of cobblestone and dark wood. It looks characteristically evil. Iren was right, though. I don't see any guards patrolling. Azrios must be pretty confident. I can see the magic barrier they were talking about. It's like there's this translucent dome of pure energy sitting on top of the manor. This seems daunting. Guide, what can my gauntlet do to help protect me?
While you are still not authorized to use your gauntlet's weaponry, an entity's gauntlet has many built-in self-defense capabilities. You have, at your disposal, a small laser cutter for freeing yourself from bonds, and an energy shield for the deflection of projectiles. I have charged them both for use on this mission.
Nice!
Oh, you're just on time.
Ah! How do you always do that?
Oh, I'm simply light on my feet. Dinner is just about to be ready. Come with me. Right this way to the dining hall. Azrios is waiting for you.
Welcome, traveler. I've been expecting you.
Yes, that's how planned events work.
Daisy, don't ruin this for me. Anyways, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Let me formally introduce myself, although I'm certain you already know who I am. My name is Azrios Meteriath Zinethion, but please call me Your Holiness.
Right, Your Holiness! The pleasure is all mine. Let me just say, what a lovely evil manner you have going on here. Very thematic.
Why, thank you. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Bean. I come from faraway land.
That sounds fake, but I don't really care enough to check.
Daisy is standing right by his side and shows no sign of moving. This might be tricky. Well, anyways, I'm here to learn more about you. Where did you get that artifact?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, Your Holiness, maybe this isn't the sort of question you should get into. It could be a little bit revealing.
Nonsense! You're too protective, Daisy. Our guest is just trying to get to know me better. As would anyone in their position.
Seems like there's a little tension between Daisy and Azrios. I may be able to use this.
The artifact was gifted to me personally by a god just a couple of weeks ago. It came as no surprise to me, honestly. It was about time. Daisy, where is our dinner?
Oh, it's just about ready. The servants will bring it in any moment now.
Wow, that sounds amazing, Azrios. Which god was it that gave the artifact to you?
Well, it was...
Perhaps we should change the subject. Does anyone want cookies?
Daisy, did you just interrupt me? Watch yourself. I did not recognize the god, to be completely honest, but it was almost as though they stepped out of thin air. They were wearing the most peculiar clothes.
Appearing out of thin air? Peculiar clothes?
Your Majesty, I really think...
It's Your Holiness! You are really getting on my nerves, Daisy.
Now's the time. Azrios! Here, I brought you a housewarming gift. It's some pipe leaf.
Oh, pipe leaf. It's been a long time since I've had some pipe leaf.
Your Holiness, you shouldn't smoke that right now. It would make you more vulnerable.
Daisy, you're ruining all of my fun. I'm talking with B. I don't need you breathing down my neck the whole time. Go check on the servants or something.
Of course, Your Holiness. I'll give you two some space.
What a bother. Well, now it's just the two of us.
Yes. Where were we? About that god.
That's not where we were. You were about to give me some pipe leaf. Come now, give your gift.
I can see the amulet. Okay, what was it that Admira said? Visualize yourself socking Azrios in the jaw. Okay, no, too dark. Visualize yourself stealing the amulet off his neck and smashing it on the ground.
Well, I'm waiting.
Yoink!
You! What have you done? You must be some sort of mastermind to have gotten past my defenses.
Honestly, it wasn't that hard.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Mastermind or not, you cannot strategize your way out of this.
He's trying to pull out the artifact. Quick, what would Ragmyr do?
Get off of me! I'm trying to grab the artifact so I can kill you!
All I have to do is keep you from grabbing that until the rest of the rebellion arrives.
Oh dear, it appears you two have gotten into a tussle. I'm afraid I'll have to destroy you now, Bean.
Shit! Maybe I can use what Iren taught me. Ugh, where's a knife? Where's a knife? Perfect! Ha! Gotcha!
Aw, honey. You really think pinning my sleeve to the table will stop me?
No, but they will. Everybody, bring the gem over. I think I've got a hold on him. Whoa!
You thought you had bested me so easily. Don't be ridiculous. Even with your friends, this is a paltry attempt on my life. Your numbers have dwindled to almost nothing. I'm going to enjoy using the artifact to destroy your pathetic rebellion. Starting with you!
Oh shit. Guide, activate shield!
Of course. Activating.
What power do you possess that allows you to block my artifact? No magic shield has been able to even come close to stopping it. Wait, that gauntlet on your hand. The god who gave me this artifact had the very same thing.
So my suspicions are confirmed. Well, looks like Azrios is about to realize that person was lying.
Does that mean you are a god as well?
Huh. Not the conclusion I was expecting, but... That's right! I am an ancient and powerful god, come to take that artifact away from, incapable hands. Now, Rebellion, go!
Hey, wait! Give that back, you insolent child! Wait, are you a child?
Got your artifact. Here, Ragmyr, catch!
Ha ha! Try to take it from me!
Your Holiness, let me help.
Not so fast, filth. The rest of the rebellion said I'd be too violent if I went against Azrios, so I'll be handling you. May the light of Nur punish the wicked!
Ah, my eyes!
Even without the artifact, I am perfectly capable of destroying all of you. I am the most powerful mage in Magehold, and as the name might suggest, that's saying something.
He's not looking at me. Now's my chance.
Really? You're a god, and your go-to move is tackling?
Hey, if it ain't broke. More importantly, tell me about the one who gave you the artifact.
I barely remember them. They were wearing some sort of dark cloak.
Do you remember their voice? Their eyes? Anything. Literally anything.
Do you remember me, Azrios?
Not now!
I am Iren, son of Ivan. Does that name ring a bell?
What? No.
Well, that ruins my dramatic monologue. But my story isn't the only one that matters. Every single one of us has suffered by your hand. Everywhere you go, you leave behind a trail of pain, and it's finally catching up with you.
Wait, Iren, not yet!
Do you think I care about any of that? You're boring me. You'll see that even with a god on your side, you are no match for Azrios, Meteriath, Zinethion.
Please hold on, I still need answers!
We can't risk Azrios getting away. We need to seal him away now.
Ah! No! Impossible! No matter how long it takes, some way the magic will fail, and I will make you pay. Starting with you, Bean.
Everyone, we did it. We finally defeated Azrios.
Ha ha!
Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll probably have to get my revenge on you lovely folks someday. Well, for now, ta-ta!
Ah, that loathsome rogue. Should I run her down and smite her?
No. We've had our revenge for today. Tonight, we celebrate.
For once, Iren, I actually agree with you.
Let's go to the tavern and get super drunk.
Damn. That would have been a great chance to get more information, but I blew it.
Bean, are you gonna come with us?
Huh? Oh, sure. I can't stay for long, though.
Is it 'cause you're a god?
Oh, right. That.
Honestly, makes a lot more sense. Being from faraway land was absolutely preposterous. May I ask what god you are? Perhaps I've heard of you.
You have no need to know that anymore. My work here's done.
I think the whole group can probably agree that a god is going to be a lot more trustworthy than any mortal, so I think you should keep the Saxum Animarum.
What? But you all have so much more of a reason to keep it. I wouldn't want to take away that satisfaction from any of you. You've done so much for this cause.
It's alright, Bean. In the end, it's not about what you've done. It's about what you do with what you've done for others.
What?
I mean, what are any of us gonna do with some dumb, shiny rock? It could end up in the wrong hands if it stays here. This means we'll never have to face that scoundrel Azrios ever again.
Thanks for trusting me, everyone. Now, let's drink that tavern dry. Mission log 4 is complete. That mission was a little bit daunting and exhausting as hell, but I don't know, it was rewarding. The rebellion got what they wanted, but I wish I'd gotten more information out of Azrios. At least I have that weird gem they were talking about now. It sounds like someone with entity technology came to this world before me and gave him the gun for some reason. Oh, and one other weird thing. There was a strange symbol on the back of the gun, one that isn't on most models. An upside-down triangle with the outline of a bird with its wings outstretched inside it. Anyways, it doesn't matter now. I hope that I made Supervisor Indigo proud this time. So, where should I go next?
Audio tape complete. Thank you for listening to Entity number B333's Mission Log 4. You, creative, may decide where B333 goes next. Find the poll on our Twitter at Moirai Project and Instagram at the.moirai.project. This week's audience suggestion was from Tiffany to include the quote, "It's not about what you've done, but what you do with what you've done for others." Every episode, we include one audience suggestion, so keep sending us suggestions via the questionnaire. This episode was written by Jayce, Garner, Youssef L. Mosalami, and Katherine Williamson. The guide is played by Alana Stallings. B is played by Katherine Williamson. Supervisor Indigo is played by Regina Famatigan. Azrios Meteriath Zinethion is played by Youssef L. Mosalami. Daisy is played by Emma Paulini. Luna is played by Grace Lyde. Iren Faestride is played by Jayce Garner. Admira Bellarose is played by Regina Famatigan. Ragmyr Wartankard is played by Glen Skahill.